This brand new AI tool just broke the YouTube automation game forever, and no, we're not talking about ChatGPT. In this video, I'm going to show you why you don't need to pay for scriptwriters anymore or spend time to write anything yourself. You definitely don't need to pay for voiceovers anymore, and you might not even need to make videos at all anymore, but more on that in a second. I saw a Twitter thread the other day from this guy, Hey Barcy, titled 12 Secret Websites Powered by AI to Finish Work in Minutes. And naturally, it looked interesting, so I started reading through them in case there was something that I was missing out on. And that's when I stumbled on Co.ai, which is a new AI software that dubs people's voices from video or audio files and then turns them into new voices altogether. Now, before you're thinking, wait a minute, I've heard this before, AI voices don't work long term, they sound terrible, blah, 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 hear me out. This software changes current voices into new ones altogether, and that's different. It doesn't use AI to read text aloud, which does sound AI generated a lot of the time, and definitely not human. This instead changes the current voice it hears and puts a new sounding voice that says the same exact words in the same exact ways, just with different vocals. That means that it'll still have the same human inflection points and same intelligent emphasis on specific words when they're said, which in short just means it sounds human. Take a look at the homepage and see what it does to Mark Zuckerberg's voice. So here's an example of what was input.
This is like the key question, right? Because the thing that's different about virtual and hopefully augmented reality compared to all other forms of digital platforms,
right? Just normal Mark Zuckerberg. And this is what it came out with.
This is like the key question, right? Because the thing that's different about virtual and hopefully augmented reality compared to all other forms of digital platforms before is this feeling of presence.
See, it literally has the same speech inflection points. And if you caught it there, it basically stuttered a little bit just like he did. It sounds human. And that's just one example of one of the voices. Let's listen to another one.
This is like the key question, right? Because the thing that's different about virtual and hopefully augmented reality compared to all other forms of digital platforms before is this feeling of presence.
And if that's not crazy enough, let me show you an example of what it can do to my voice. So right here, you could drop a file in if you already have a voiceover that you want to change, an audio file or a video, for example. But let's just record one in real time so I can show you. All right, this is a test just to see what it sounds like, see how it changes my voice, see if it's still saying the right speech inflection points when I stutter a little bit, see if it sounds human or see if it sounds AI generated. Pause it. And now let's listen to it in Marcus's voice. So we'll submit it.
All right, this is a test just to see what it sounds like, see how it changes my voice, see if it's still saying the right speech inflection points when I stutter a little bit, see if it sounds human or see if it sounds AI generated.
Literally sounds like that guy's out of breath a little bit, but it's pretty good. Now, this is a game changer for a lot of things, but we're talking specifically about YouTube automation here. You no longer need to pay for voiceovers for multiple reasons. If you're scared of people hearing your voice, which is the reason a lot of people don't want to record the voiceover themselves to keep costs low when they're starting, worry no longer, because you can just use this to change your voice into a completely different one that still sounds great. Now you have a brand new voiceover, you didn't need to pay anyone to do it for you, and no one will recognize your voice. But let's take it a step further, and this is where things get really interesting. Let's say you were lazy. What if you just downloaded someone else's video and then you changed the voice on their video to get exactly what they were saying in that video, just in a completely different voice? Boom. Now you have a completely new voiceover. You didn't need to spend any money on a scriptwriter or a voiceover artist, which cuts your cost per video significantly. So now presumably you could just hire somebody to overlay video clips on top of that voiceover, or you could hire somebody to create a whiteboard animation of that video, or you could even take it into another AI software like Kyber, for example, and animate that video so it looks completely different. Take a look at what this Kyber animation example looks like on that same Twitter thread from Barcy. See how it's changing all the videos? So watch this one again. boom, changes this to like almost like anime looking. And that would mean that you have a brand new video with original content, really cool, captivating visuals that would keep the audience retention, and you would have a brand new voiceover that won't be recognized by YouTube's copyright policy. AI is truly revolutionizing industries almost daily. And in my opinion, this has completely changed the game, and I'm really excited to test how well it works over time. Plus, you don't need to stop at YouTube either, right? What if you applied this same strategy and used it on TikTok videos, and then uploaded those same TikTok videos just slightly differently using this technique to YouTube? Or vice versa, what if you took hot trending YouTube videos that are blowing up and proven to get views already, and then applied this strategy to take them to TikTok? I'm super excited with what this means for the future of both YouTube automation and online business in general. But the truth is, you need to stay ahead of these softwares because they're changing rapidly.